What is good, defenders? And you know what time it is. If it's the night before a match, then it's time for one more sleep, your favorite pre-match segment and show here from Defenders of the Bank. You know my voice. It's the Scarf. J.R. Liebert, welcome Ruben, welcome everybody else in the chat, whether you're following us on YouTube or Instagram. Panda's following us on YouTube or Instagram right now. Hi, Panda. Just want to thank you guys again for accessing Defenders of the Bank in any way that you do. Gomez Jr. getting a tattoo right now while he's watching us. I love it. We have seen, by the way, one or two people come up to us all the time, by the way, with these incredible Defenders of the Bank tattoos. That blows my mind that people would ever tattoo the Defenders of the Bank logo. We are so appreciative. And Philly, we're calling you out, but you're supposed to get one of those at some point. Amanda's on the way back from Riverside calling softball games, I think. Everybody in the chat, thank you to everybody, especially on Instagram. Got a lot of people there right now. I'm doing my best to keep up with all the chat. Olivier Giroux in the chat here on YouTube as well. Olivier, looking for a goal from everybody. We need some more goals from Olivier Giroux. Welcome, welcome. Again, this is one more sleep, and this is LAFC taking on St. Louis City SC tomorrow, which is Sunday Night Soccer, a 4 p.m. match at BMO Stadium, our fifth ever match between St. Louis City SC and LAFC. Way too many things going on in your name, St. Louis City SC. Just pick St. Louis Soccer Club would be great. I don't know. There's probably some legal ramifications as to why you didn't, but that's all good. Either way, big match for LAFC tomorrow. Yes, we can move up in the standings for sure. But more importantly, to keep the momentum building, keep the momentum going with our offense, scoring 3 goals in the last match. And we got to keep the goals flowing so that LAFC can continue to press forward in the standings in the West, continue to move up and look to chase down Vancouver. Olivier Giroux, yes, I have tried birria tacos. I'm actually probably about 1/10 birria taco makes up all of this here. Jack Dickens, welcome back in the chat as well. You guys, some incredible what was I going to say? I totally blanked for a minute. Olivier Giroux, you distracted me. Anyways, Andy Diosa, if you guys aren't kicking the reel with Andy Diosa, make sure you check out his podcast. We absolutely love him. I glitched out for a second there. It's been a long couple of weeks. I just got back from a 3-day retreat with my 6th graders up in the mountains with zero internet like the entire time. So that was a trip, but glad to be back. Here's the deal for LAFC against St. Louis. We're going to break down everything. We actually had some great information given to us by a St. Louis City podcast. They couldn't join us on because they couldn't get their schedules to work out. But Flyover Footy, which was told to me as the #1 St. Louis City podcast out there, I want to thank Matt and everybody else at Flyover Footy, because you guys are going to see a second set of slides, not just my players to watch, keys to the match, and score predictions, but Flyover Footy's keys to the match, players to watch, and score prediction as well. So I want to say a big thank you to them. Matt and everybody over there sent me some really cool info. I'm going to read to you exactly what they sent me. So really cool. We're going to try to incorporate some more podcasts from all around the MLS universe to get their take on things and to make this show a little bit more robust. We love doing this over at One More Sleep. But yeah, Andy Diosa knows Flyover Footy, good people. So for sure. Look, first and foremost, we want to point out that the Kick Childhood Cancer scarf, I'm wearing one from seasons past, designed by Joshua. The Kick Childhood Cancer scarf is on sale tomorrow. And a little bit about that. This year, childhood cancer survivor Remy designed the scarf, and she did an absolutely wonderful job. Incredible story with Remy. First of all, diagnosed with stage 4 high-risk neuroblastoma at just 16 months old. That was in 2022, and now she finished treatment in March of 2024. We're talking radiation, chemo, stem cell transplants, surgery, just the whole gamut. She was in a trial that worked out really well for her too. I mean, just all kinds of stuff with this poor girl. I mean, just 16 months old with the diagnosis, still super young and in remission, it looks like. Finished her treatment in March of 2024. Just a reminder that a portion of the proceeds of that scarf benefit the American Cancer Society and their research and treatment for children's cancers. So I want to give a shout out to Remy and the incredible scarf that she designed. Again, childhood cancer survivor Remy, her scarf on sale tomorrow at LAFC HQ. Bam, I love you so much. Welcome. So I'll be picking that up for sure. I've got one right here. And then where is it? That one. The yellow one right there is another childhood cancer. I believe that's the one that went with the jersey that they came out with. So again, all proceeds going, or a portion of the proceeds going to the American Cancer Society. Ruben, I know we're trying to bring it back. I miss it. That's for sure. So St. Louis City comes to BMO. Oh, one other thing. Little O, Oslo. Mario and family, your son, hopefully Little O is doing well. A few complications with Little O in regards to breathing and things like that. If you saw on our Twitter, we posted about the newest LAFC supporter and, of course, Defenders of the Bank fan, Mario and family's son, Oslo. A little bit of a complication with breathing. We hope they're out of the woods. Haven't gotten an update yet, but we're thinking about you here at Defenders of the Bank. We know the entire Black and Gold community is with you and sending all the good love that we possibly can to Little O and your family, Mario. So this is for you. St. Louis City FC making the 1,830-mile journey from Energizer Park in St. Louis to BMO Stadium. That is the farthest east team of any team in the West. And I'm kind of impressed. Good job, MLS. They actually don't overlap with any of the Eastern Conference teams, which was a little surprising. I thought that Don Garber might have messed that one up. Maybe he had never seen a map before, but he did well. They are the farthest east team of any of the teams in the Western Conference. No team in the East is farther west than St. Louis is east. There you go. Try and figure that one out. 1,830 miles. And I want to give a quick shout out to anybody who's going to the match tomorrow. If you're looking to find parking, it's going to be a bit of a disaster because the USC Festival of Books is happening, put on by the Los Angeles Times and a bunch of other organizations. The book festival parking is going to be brutal after about 10 o'clock. So they're also going to be having a fan fest, I believe, earlier in the day for making tailgating or parking even more difficult. So quick shout out to everybody. Just heads up. I know parking has probably been the biggest issue. Maybe parking and getting in the stadium in a timely manner, but parking has been the biggest issue. So I want to give everybody a heads up. Yes, a lot of people are parking in the museum parking lots so that they can go to the Festival of Books across the street at USC, on USC's campus. So don't forget, there's lots of crazy parking. There's Mario. Oh, I love this. All right, so here's the update. Little O's getting better. He's breathing better and staying strong. Thank you for our love and support. Mario, we love you. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. So that makes our day. Awesome. All right. So again, parking kind of a disaster. St. Louis, traveling the 1,830 miles. The ADD now hopefully under some sort of control. We'll see. MLS regular season match day number 10. LAFC through 9 matches, 13 points with 4 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. 13 goals scored, 14 goals allowed in 9 matches. Not so great for a -1. We currently sit 7th place in the West. January Cougar making me look down there for more distractions. St. Louis coming in after 9 matches with 9 points, 2 wins, 4 losses, 3 draws. Get this, 5 goals scored through 9 matches, but only 6 allowed for a -1. 13th place in the West, the second fewest goals scored in all of Major League Soccer. Just 5 goals scored through 9 matches. Only Montreal with 4 has fewer goals scored in all of MLS, but they are tied for the fewest goals allowed in Major League Soccer. Fewest goals allowed, just 6 goals allowed through 9 matches. And I know what y'all are thinking. Of course, they have Roman Berkey in goal. No, they don't. And more on that in just a little bit. The important note against LAFC, we have played St. Louis City 4 times in our illustrious career, and we have never even allowed a goal. That's right. 3 wins, 1 draw in 4 matches against St. Louis. 6-0 on aggregate. They've only allowed 6 goals in the 4 matches, but we, again, have never allowed a goal. 2 games on the road, 2 games at BMO. No goals allowed by LAFC. We'll have to see if that trend continues. It's been an interesting season for LAFC, and trends either were getting broken or, like we did on opening night, continuing the trends, like winning every single opening match. Either way, it has been an up and down season for St. Louis for sure. They came out of the gates on fire. 4 straight clean sheets. Now, the first 2 matches were 0-0, so it's not like they were scoring either, but 4 clean sheets in their first 4 matches. But unfortunately, a broken hand for Roman Berkey means that their backup, Ben Lunt, has been taking the brunt of it for St. Louis City. And their last 5 matches, it shows. In their last 5 matches, not that Ben Lunt has anything to do with this, they have been shut out in 4 of those 5 matches. So if you count the 2 0-0 games that they played at the beginning of the season, they have now been shut out 6 of 9 matches on the season. But they've lost 4 out of their last 5, shut out in those 4 matches, 0-4-1 in their last 5 matches. A 0-0 draw to Vancouver, holding Vancouver to 0, is a solid result for sure. So their defense still on point, but they have had a whale of a time trying to score goals. They got a brand new head coach. It's an Aston Villa. He's an Aston Villa legend. He's a Swedish legend. Head coach Olof Mellberg, in his first season with St. Louis City, 117 caps as a center back for Sweden. And he wore the captain's armband much of the time that he was playing for Sweden. A very well-respected international soccer figure with 578 professional matches as a player under his belt, including 232 with Aston Villa in the Prem. He is an excellent head coach. I got a little pop-up here on my thing. Someone may be joining us in just a minute. I have no idea what's happening, but got a little pop-up on my thing. So as if I didn't need more ADD happening right now. This will be interesting. Here's the key about St. Louis City, though. They've only got 5 goals scored, and those 5 goals scored have been scored by 5 different players. They have no player with more than 1 goal on the season. They did, however, just complete the permanent transfer of Simon Betcher to St. Louis City. He is one of the 5 players that has scored a goal for them. So props to them for that. So they got Simon Betcher. And also at the trade deadline from Atlanta United, they acquired Xande Silva. He is a player who had, I think it was 13 or maybe it was 16 goal contributions in 40 matches for Atlanta. They need some sort of